This video is blowing up on Twitter right now because it is just absurd. It's going to make a lot of people rightfully upset knowing that this is a cop, and he almost executed a man over mistaking the sound of an acorn falling for a gunshot. So in a nutshell, what happened is officers arrived at the scene, they take a person, put them in the back of their vehicle, and as one of the officers walks by him, patrolling like an NPC out of fucking 007 GoldenEye, he hears a noise, and this noise startles him. It's like a dog on 4th of July hearing a firework in the distance. And he panics, freaks out, and does a double combat roll true combo. This man was looking for iframes, and it turns out that sound he heard that he mistook for a gunshot was the sound of an acorn hitting the top of his patrol car.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
You can't even hear anything in the body cam footage. I don't even hear an acorn falling. This guy must have the most sensitive ears of all time. This guy can fucking hear the future, I guess, or something. So he hears an acorn fall somehow, and then he immediately does this like combat roll action movie stunt and unloads, just mag dumps into his patrol car with that individual inside. Now, luckily, the individual wasn't killed during this panic, because this skittish douchebag has stormtrooper aim, luckily. So he gets to live to see another day. An acorn almost fucking sent him to the grave.
Oh, I'm hit! I'm hit! What? I'm hit! In the car! I was shot through the car! Oh!
The officer's fighting ghosts. He is actually fighting his own imagination right now. He thinks he got shot. There was no shooting, it was a fucking acorn. The only thing shot is this man's brain. It is rotted from the inside out. He's like, I've been shot! And then he goes, like he's doing the fucking Murloc sound effect from Hearthstone. It's all make-believe. Fucking SpongeBob and Patrick in their box couldn't drum up an imagination like this. But there's a very real person in harm's way that he is shooting at over nothing. So he's lying on the ground, I've been hit! Fucking continuing to pump lead into this vehicle on this guy who has done nothing to shoot at the officer or put the officer in harm's way. It's infuriating to watch. What kind of training did this officer go through? Because there's no way he should have ever been cleared for duty if he is this frightened by his own shadow. Then he starts like Rugrats Tommy Pickles crawling away, going like, oh no, you know, really going through it, thinking he's been shot. I gotta see my family again, not like this. I won't go out like this. Not when my country's in danger. I'm gonna protect all of us. And he just crawls away. It's so fucking pathetic because it was an acorn that fell. Like, I don't know how you can be this delusional, dangerously delusional. Someone almost died from it.
I'm good. I feel weird, but I'm good.
Yeah, goober, you feel weird because you drank a stupid potion at some point. This man's on the moron juice, thinking that he got shot. All because he heard the sound of an acorn falling. The reason you feel weird is probably because you're experiencing psychosis, is what's going on. Like, I don't like to use the word hero often, but I mean, look at the valor displayed by this individual here, huh? Yeah, this man deserves a Purple Heart, taking a shot in the line of duty and still returning fire. I promise you, my friends, that squirrel that dropped the acorn will never make that mistake again. It'll think twice about dropping acorns in the future. Look at the ramifications here, the consequences of your actions. This man waged war on the squirrels and came up victorious. Fucking champion. A patriot, even. Now, I want to show you this from the other officer's point of view. Unfortunately, you don't get to see a super cool combat roll, but I still want you to see what it looks like from a distance. Actually, before I do that, I want to show you my, stream reaction to it, because I learned about it on stream last night, And I didn't show the shooting on stream because I didn't know how YouTube would respond to that being on a live stream. But anyway, I still want to put this out there, and then I'll show you the other officer's perspective.
Shots fired!
Okay, this, I can show at least the first part of this. No fucking way. Officer Danger over here, Officer Action goes crazy.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
The double combat roll combo. I mean, you don't often see that maneuver. That man was hitting some Dark Souls rolls there. All because he heard an acorn fall on his car. And I couldn't even hear the acorn still. Buffered the second roll. Oh no, no, no.
What? After that! In the car! In the car! Oh! I'm good. I feel weird, but I'm good.
So, yeah, I definitely can't pull it up because they start shooting at that car. Luckily, no one gets hurt, but it looks like he thinks he got hit because he hit his knee on the concrete, from what I can tell. And then he just hits us with, like, the Zoidberg. He goes, like a fucking Hearthstone sound effect. He doesn't get shot. They sound like they've never used a gun before. But it looks like it, too. But, I mean, you know he's been practicing that combat roll. That shit was textbook. This video was from November. The cop who dodge rolled was fired. Really? They actually... That's pretty rare. I guess it was so cringe, they're like, shit, we can't keep you around. Absolutely not. So now that you got to see it firsthand, hardcore Henry style, let's go ahead and see what this FPS game looks like from the outside. Let's see what the other officer got to witness.
What? Where? Right there? Jesse, are you okay? Get in the house! Get in the house! Jesse! Get back! Where is he?
In the car!
I love the way that he crawls away, just scurries away like a cockroach, and the way that he, like, pretend gets shot. It reminds me of when you're a kid playing with your friends and you're just doing, like, imaginary cops and robbers. You're like, bang, 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 and then someone has to pretend they got shot. Like, ooh, ah. That's exactly what happens there, where the officer's just, like, kneeling down, bang, 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 oh! And then, like, capsizes and falls over on the road there. And then he just starts crawling away. Oh, good lord. That's so frustrating to know that there's an officer out there, or was an officer out there like this, who can somehow hear an acorn fall and be like, shit, we're in a battleground. It's popping off. Everyone, shoot at my car. Quick, kill him. And I just have to wonder, what do you even do when the dust settles and you realize, oh, that guy in the car never had a gun, never shot back. Oh, wait. Buddy, I'm so sorry. It looks like it was an acorn that hit the cop car. I'm so sorry we shot at you for fucking 19 bullets in a row. Yeah, what a whoops-a-daisy moment. Oh my god. Sometimes I'm just so silly. Anyway, let's head to the station. Also, we're going to add an extra charge there for putting me into a state of frenzy. That's going to be on you. If we didn't have to get called out here in the first place, I wouldn't have had to hear an acorn fall and freak out, so that's going to be an additional charge. Like, what do you even do from there? There's nothing you can do from there. You almost killed this guy because you have superhuman hearing and thought for some reason an acorn was a threat to your life. I love this section too. Interviewed after the incident by Michael Hogan, an investigator, the deputy said he definitely heard a suppressed weapon firing. I felt an impact on my right side, like upper torso area. My legs just give out, he claimed. When shown images from his body cam footage of the acorn hitting his car, Mr. Hernandez asked, "Acorn?" And Mr. Hogan confirmed, "Acorn." It's like a fucking skit out of a cartoon, except it's real life and almost cost someone their life. Almost just killed this guy over this fucking weirdo thinking an acorn was a suppressed weapon. Questioned if he could have mistaken the sound of an acorn for gunfire, he answered, "What I heard sounded what I think would be louder than an acorn hitting the roof of the car. But there's obviously an acorn hitting the roof of the car." Oh my god. What the fuck? There's gotta be some better training. There's gotta be, right? Like, is this like a course they're gonna have to take now? Like, distinguishing gunshots from acorn sounds? Like, ambient noise and the difference between gunshots and that? Like, it's wild to me that we almost had someone die because a fucking acorn fell on the car that they were in. Scary stuff. Mr. Hernandez did resign, which is good, no longer an officer. Hopefully never will be again. Hopefully won't ever have a firearm to their name again because they are not safe with one, clearly, if they're willing to just discharge it upon hearing an acorn. But yeah, I just had to share this a bit because, man, that is some silly shit right there. Luckily, the individual in the car was not killed from it. So, yeah, that's really about it. See ya. Polar bear alert agent? What kind of profession is that? A guy who pokes polar bears to see if they're alive? Surely there's an easier way.
Which pose a considerable risk to the people of Churchill. Simply
Stupid fucking bear eating garbage.
Face with a hungry bear.
Eating my poop-filled trash bags? Enjoy. Bon appetit. Fucking dummy.
And it basically stalked him till which time it attacked him and dragged him away by the head. It killed him.
Can see you're still shaken up about it.
Once at the transfer station, officers
Again, if you went in the big bush, yeah.
Oh shit, I think I see him.
But if he's in that big bush,
I think he's got a coke back
generally
there.
won't come out. I mean, they're
Which is a combination of teledamine and zolazepam.
Don't tell the polar bears. Don't give away the
And it's
secret ingredient.
basically,
Jesus Christ.
a
You fucking
major
stupid, Sid. They're gonna
muscle
reverse
relaxant.
engineer
I
it.
mean, you could compare it to
Oh god, the choppers are already rolling in deep. Get the fuck out.
to launch hunting
Run!
expeditions for ringed seals. Numerous scientists have warned that if global warming continues to persist at its current rate, the bear is now wandering around the
It's a
town
bear
center.
driving the car.
Sid cuts through, won't want to come back towards town anytime soon.
Unless this was his fetish. Getting knocked out, gang raped, and then taken to bear jail.
Weighs 1,050.
these bears back into
Walking the
wild.
path of sobriety isn't an easy one,
It's
Brutus.
a good feeling to know that they're
We're with
going
you.
out into the land to
Fine, I'll look up the German mud wizard. Robed wizard taunts police struggling in mud. What is happening here? What? Did he deploy a quicksand? Is this guy an earthbender? What is going on? Oh, he is very powerful. What is this? Prestidigitation? Like, goddamn. Oh! There he is! The wizard has been summoned. Man, all of these police officers are like turtles on their shell. Jesus Christ. This is embarrassing. Oh, it's like toddlers when they're still learning how to walk. Are they all drunk or something? What is going on? There's no way it's that hard. This man's fighting for his fucking life. The mud wizard's gonna drag him back by the heels like a horror movie in a second. Man, at this point, just start doing, like, rolling. Like, it's like, oh, shit! It's like cow tipping. The mud wizard strikes. We're gonna need reinforcements. His tootsies are stuck in the mud. Whoever set up this trap, though, really did a great job. It's like some kind of holy barrier. Oh, no. So this is how it all ends for this guy, huh? He'll just be stuck here forever. Oh, come on. He's almost there. Let's go. Oh, no. It's like bowling pins. Oh, jeepers. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. There we go. That's the mud wizard for you. And none of them can navigate the mud pit. Oh, the mud wizard got him with a blast. Oh, there he is. You're in his territory now. This is his domain. His spiritual pressure is able to run rampant here. This guy is actually being swallowed whole. He's gonna need to be airlifted out here in a second. He's going really deep. He's going straight to hell. Like, good lord. They're gonna need to get the chopper and a ladder inbound ASAP. And the mud wizard's coming. Oh god. Oh no. Oh lord. Have mercy. It's Radagast the Brown. Man, it goes on for so long. There we go. We got him. Mission successful. He gets to go home and see his family. Close call, though. Close call. We almost lost him. Wow, that was fascinating. Jesus Christ. Someone give me the lowdown. What happened here? Was this like a concert or what? Because I do remember there was also a filth wizard at a rave a long time ago. I also think it was Germany. There was a guy who dressed as a wizard and started playing in the mud and twirling around a baton and shit. It was a coal mining protest. Oh. Does anyone remember the Wizard of Filth? Damn, this is too new, so it's overriding the old one. Where is it? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? 2 wizards, 1 cup. Well, that's not the one. It was at a rave. And there was a guy dressed in a gray wizard's garb. It was raining, it was muddy, and he was just busting it wide open. I wonder if it's the same guy. I'd really like to find the video. Does anyone know what it's called? Is it just Rave Wizard? I tried Mud Rave Wizard, but it didn't come up. Oh, here we go. Wizard Gandalf at a rave. I think this is it. This is not the one. How often does this happen? This must be a very common cosplay thing for raves. This is pretty cool, though. He was wearing gray wizard gear. I think he even had a walking stick. And he was dancing. Anyone at all? Why is it? I'm pretty sure I even showed it on stream at some point like 2 years ago. What the fuck? Why is this so hard to find? Am I crossing wires? Was he not in a wizard's getup? I'm pretty sure he was. Here, I guess I'll pull this up. Maybe this will jog someone's memory. This is kind of what the environment looked like. But then there was a guy dressed as a wizard, and he was throwing mud, and he had a walking stick, I'm pretty sure. What the fuck? Are you... What? Man, what the fuck? No, it's not the Glastonbury Wizard. What? How does this fit anything I have said? I pulled this goddamn video up on stream years ago. Thanks, Resub Filthy. Why can't I find it? Did it get taken down? Was it not as popular as I remember? Hey, I'm gonna describe a video real quick. Tell me if you guys know what I'm talking about so I can find it. Have any of you seen
Is it the Blippi video?
No, that Blippi shit video, that was so good. It was a music festival. It was a concert. It was raining. It was muddy. People were throwing mud at each other, and there was a guy dressed as a gray wizard throwing mud at people.
Oh, the one in Germany?
Yes, that's what I thought. But I can't find it. I can't find
Wait, I can find it.
Okay,
Wait,
cool.
at the protest, you mean?
No, that's Mud Wizard. I'm talking Filth Wizard. This was like a level
sad.
99 Filth Wizard.
Oh,
Andrew,
shit.
how could you think this was Mud Wizard?
My bad.
Yeah.
It's not nothing like it.
It's Fuck, I can't.
Very different levels
Wait,
of magic.
How can chat not find it?
No, I pulled this fucking thing up on stream years ago. He was not the focus of the video. I will say that. The video was focused on the
wizard's
concert.
a red herring here.
Yeah, the wizard was just like a pretty like small piece of it, but like he became a meme. They called him the Filth Wizard on Reddit. Messy Merlin?
Maybe it was Messy Merlin and you're thinking of Filth Wizard.
It's not Messy Merlin. Literally nothing came up with that except a beached dolphin.
Oh.
Is it Polish Golem at a rave? That's... Wait, that...
What the fuck?
So deep.
No, God, is anyone even listening to me? It is not Polish Golem. He is not even wearing a wizard's garb.
Alright, so describe the video again,
But
but
this-
like really go into some detail here.
Oh, wait, we forgot a guy. How did we possibly miss that guy?
So,
Wait, we forgot a guy?
this
Yeah,
seems...
he's just chilling.
This seems like a pretty common thing. So it was a rainy day. The video, it was still raining. Everything was covered in mud and filth and shit. And there was a guy in a wizard's cloak who was throwing mud at people and dancing. And I'm pretty sure he had a walking stick. But yeah,
And
this
are you
video is cool.
positive it was a music festival?
I am 100% sure it was a music festival. Unless they just do like mud parties.
Oh my god, look at it.
Yeah, he just knocks.
That's
He
such
uses his
a good
fucking most
video.
powerful spell to root that fucking that SWAT police officer in place, and then he pushes him over.
Yeah, he casts a crazy root on that guy. The whole department honestly fell victim to the CC. It was really good.
Naked mud monster running uphill at Australian Music Festival?
He definitely wasn't naked. I would remember if he was hanging
Oh
on.
yeah, this
Wait,
is straight up.
wait.
He's straight up naked.
Wait, I think I found it.
What's it called?
Here, I'll just send it to you on Discord. I hope this is it. Is he like playing with fucking like light up balls?
Oh no, that's Rave Wizard.
Oh, god damn it! Why are there so many fucking wizards?
There's a lot of wizards in the world. You'd be surprised.
God.
Man slides into girl peeing at V Festival 2012.
Oh, that one got promised.
Last night in bed, actually.
Oh my, yeah, she's peeing on the ground and he mudslides straight under her.
Nice.
Send me mudslide P. I want to watch that on my own. Look up Mag Smrodu. Okay, last one though before doing this encounter. Actually, last one.
Alright, everybody's ready except for Charles, I think, because he's looking up a video.
Oh, the Filth Wizard! Yes, wait, that's it. It's in a different language. That's why we couldn't find it. I got everything right except for his cloak. It's not a gray cloak.
Put it in the raid
I
group
need
so
to see it,
everybody
yeah.
can join in.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hold on, let me drop that in there.
You're gonna have one message in this Discord and it's that.
Yeah, it's just Filth Wizard. Here, let me make sure it's not Toss and I'll pull it up on stream. I don't think it is. In fact, it's actually not even a wizard at all.
Yeah, that's just a man with a stick.
But they called him...
This was so misleading. Come
if you-
on.
if you- If you go into the comments, I promise you they're calling him Filth Wizard.
They're all talking in German.
Holy shit, that wall of
Polish,
noise.
whatever this is.
He actually only has a stick.
Why did you?
Wait, he's just drinking the mud?
Yeah. So he's not playing with the mud, he's drinking it. That's why I got confused. Wires got crossed. But yeah, this is... They called him...
Somebody find this.
I don't know, they called him the Filth Wizard, though. I swear to God, they called him the Filth Wizard.
Look at that good Samaritan coming up and saying, "Hey man, stop drinking that fucking water."
Oh, when I
What a good
translate Mag Smrodu, it translates to Stink Mage.
All right, Alright.
Jesus. Alright.
Let's get started. Let's get started.
Yeah, staff just posted it. The stink mage replenishes mana in the tainted moon well. Let's get serious.
The stink mage and his mana potion.
Tainted moon well.
I told you, that video is such a fucking banger. I'm assuming it's this one from Filth.
Selling hot dogs.
Oh, those do not look FDA approved.
In charge of stopping the dodgy dealers.
Is this the hot dog
is
police chief?
Inspector Mitch Matthews Dublin.
Gets his binoculars out. I can see the grease stains have lasted for days. This is illegal.
Officers on duty.
I wonder if this guy fucks with them, like throws hot dogs out of the window.
Looks like there's gonna...
Just in time for the vigilante hot dog police. These were bought with illegal hot dogs.
One step ahead.
Now he's just gonna go to a titty bar. Fuck the hot dogs.
Medieval layer find. We've got a hot dog trolley. Come and take a look at this.
Oh my god!
Is this your trolley?
It's not my trolley, it's my
Get back!
So
There's C4 in there, it's gonna blow up.
friend.
Mr. Hot Dog doesn't work on his own.
Is he?
The trolleys are all put onto the street. From
You
a
can
single
smell a
van.
radioactive hot dog from a mile away. You shouldn't sell the hot dogs if you can't do it the right way.
When Mitch takes over a trolley, he makes it safe.
Mitch just eats it. No mortal man can eat these hot dogs. But Mitch, he's more than mortal.
Sausages.
It looks
Concerned. They use these knives to cut the onions up. Yeah.
And they
But
fight
also
back, huh?
Use these knives as weapons to protect themselves. Their
Mitch
money,
removes
and
his
their
trench
trolley.
coat and it's a giant
the
katana.
cat has already caught a mouse. And there is
Mitch has
still
studied the
hours
blade
to go.
of the hot dog Wing Chun discipline. Mitch, stop with this fucking side quest here. Let's get back to the main problem here. Let's shut down the counterfeit hot dog makers.
Yeah.
Food trolley.
Oh, there we go. He's on something. Flip it over. Like a Dungeons and Dragons board.
Already. So excellent. Take me. Just take a step away. Yeah.
Oh god.
Just get away from the van.
Mitch, get out the knife. Hey, don't disrespect the patriot of pork here. He's saving us from these bad hot dogs.
Illegal immigrant.
Being exploited, but desperate people take desperate measures.
Yeah, but why hot dogs though? Sure, like why not drugs?
Back in London.
That'd be much more.
Covent
Wow,
Garden,
he is
it's
sweating up a
3 a.m.
storm.
And Mitch,
And we decided to flush him out.
it's been damp.
Well, why don't you threaten his family? That'll draw him out. So how much, or how often does Mitch go on a hot dog hunt?
And Officer Vince and his team have
This guy's not
brought
nearly as
terrorists
intimidating
in
as
their
Mitchell.
sights.
What is this guy, 5'5"?
They're straight into action.
If you look down in here,
This man can hardly see over the hot dog stand.
no refrigerator at £200.
Why don't we just ban trolleys? It's the UK. Just fucking ban all of
For
it.
rogue hot dog vendors
Fuck it.
in London's West End.
That'll stop the
Vince
hot
takes
dog
a call.
guys.
November Whiskey 2.
The hot dog mafia.
And another
Just gross jobs. The story of a forgotten man. What a dumb fucking title. That sounds like a Steam horror game.
Possible first impression.
Man, just burn it down. That way this man's not haunting the apartment.
A revolting vision of how the old man lived and died.
Looking at it, it looks like if his.
They just do not care that this man died.
Sometimes it feels spooky. Yeah,
This
when
man
you
is
know
forgotten
someone's died,
and insulted.
you
He's
get
died
this,
twice.
Like tingle.
What else does Mitch police?
Another Saturday
Fun?
night in London's West
I see a smile on your face. You're going to jail.
Yeah.
What does Mitch do? Just go around and heckle?
Definitely outfit is completely.
Hey, drunk man!
We'll be
Pussy.
passing back down here
Kisses
again.
in his face.
Is an age-old one.
And you
Hot
can see
dogs.
already there's evidence
Oh.
here that urination has taken place. And you can,
Are we sure that's
smell
urine? We need to get down and taste that.
Smell that you get.
Oh god.
Telephone boxes have been replaced
Yeah.
by
Once you
mobile
piss
phones.
once, it's like
For most,
bees or moths to a flame.
Disused telephone boxes known to be used by prostitutes and couples.
Mitch
waiting
Mitch
somewhere
uses
to
it
have a
himself.
quick- All of this place is going to smell.
They have a
like Willy
piss
Wonka's
cleaning
chocolate
machine?
factory Because the cleansing.
Mitch designed that himself.
team that come down here, they
He was tired of
spray,
using a hand towel.
deodorizer
He said there's gotta be a
and
better
smells
way.
of bubble gum, and it
is soon forgotten.
This is a fucking fascinating show. Mining London's underground poo tunnels. How fucking gross is the UK that you have a tunnel of shit? This looks like a Dark Souls dungeon. Where's more Mitch? How to hunt moles. I was just telling you I wanted to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
Yeah, I know.
The problem with squirrels. Oh god, the exposed video. The worst bath in the UK. Was this what Bruce Banner meditated in to become the Hulk? Rescuing snapping turtles and investigating illegal owl taxidermy. That's a good title. Got a fucking supervillain in the forest, eh? Discount Jeremy Renner? So how much power does Josiah and the Northwoods Law command? Like, can they come in hot, just kick your door down and throw a flashbang and steal the owl? This looks like a guy that would illegally taxidermy an owl. He doesn't have a daughter. You were lied to, Josiah. Don't fall for it. He's got 10 more owls inside.
He wasn't supposed to be having this stuff and why he forfeited it so easily.
Well, I mean, what did you expect him to do? Go down in like a fucking blazing glory, fucking firing an assault rifle out of his window trying to defend his owl taxidermy? Like, if the cops show up and say, hey, you can't have the owl, I don't think he's gonna be fucking deploying tear gas and taking the owl parts and running away like a Scooby-Doo villain. I mean, I don't know if he knew or not, but I don't think it was gonna be some kind of grand send-off, the captain going down with his ship.
No, okay.
They're gonna arrest the kids.
Checking a fishing license. Do you have your fishing license? Yeah. Okay, perfect.
A fishing license?
So
What the
do you have
fuck?
a cooler?
I done been fishing 20 years. Well, it's not true, I haven't fished in like a decade. I done fished for 10 years and never had a license, officer. You gonna put me in cuffs?
How many do you have?
I could count.
These subtitles are way off, Jesus Christ.
Okay, you're only allowed to have 5.
If there are any deaf people in the chat, you've got to be very confused about him having caught so many baths.
I'm gonna get an evidence bag out.
Wow. Man,
What fish do you want, Arjun?
is there a statute of limitations or something? Because, I might want to change my story about having fished for 10 years without a license. Swear to God, I didn't know, officer. All those ass-eaters that I was catching, or whatever the subtitle said. Man, these guys are all over the place, land, sea, and air.
The conservation officers
Fuck
check on
yeah.
lobster traps.
That thing's a big animal.
Yeah, yeah. The fucking ox, that's what was used on the Oregon Trail. You bet your ass they're big.
Oh yeah, you want some of that? Come on.
Are all animals deathly, not allergic, but is poison deathly to all animals or just dogs? Or, I'm sorry, is chocolate poisonous to all dogs? Chocolate. I missed the most important word in that statement. I could have missed every single other word and it would have made sense. But is chocolate poisonous to all animals or only dogs? On the flip side of that, back to the original question, is there any animal immune to poison? So what does this have to do with like owl taxidermy and fishing? Unless these are fishing enhancement drugs that are against the Geneva Convention. Like steroids for fish. Well, this was uncharacteristic of the Northwoods County super law firm for taxidermy repossessors. Tackling a bear feeding problem. Thought they actually tackled the fucking bear. I was gonna be blown away. Oh shit. Get the fuck out of there, Affleck! Billy the Exterminator's gone rogue. Oh, Jesus, run! No! Was it trespassing or something? Officer, I haven't had anything to drink. I just wanted to go talk to my wife. I forgot about the restraining order. Am I being arrested? Am I being detained? He doesn't even want to look at the officer. Fuck you, man. Oh man, he really was cheating on his goose wife. You just had to get the police involved, didn't you, Linda? Surely there was a better way than atomic dropping it into the cage.
He's getting a mouthful right now from the other one as to why he left, so...
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he wants to hear. This is probably the reason he left. Great, more nagging, huh, bitch? God, I can't wait to break the fuck out of here again, and hopefully Officer Josiah the Madman won't be on duty. He'd jerk off in the barracks. Really? What? No, that's definitely just someone's alcoholic father in a bear costume. Wojciech was never able to settle down with a female bear due to his PTSD from the war.
You imagine being outranked by a bear?
Yeah, I could absolutely imagine that. I already am outranked by a fucking bear in terms of combat ability. That bear would beat the shit out of me. We're all outranked by bears. Maybe not formally in the army, but in the food chain in a hand-to-hand combat fight, yeah.
Down a tree. In the base of the tree,
This looks like John Cena trying to go undercover.
Two of them died, one was still alive.
Oh, what are these, like ferret bears? I learned about an extremely degenerate cop today that had a video surface with his behavior that's probably more embarrassing to the department than that cop that started going like G.I. Joe mode and just mag dumping after an Acorn fell on his squad car. Officer Anthony Hare of the San Diego Pussy Department found himself in hot water after he was caught red-handed in the back seat with a female arrestee after she said she was down to fuck. So, one can infer from the context here that they weren't back there playing any Magic the Gathering. They weren't having themselves a commander night. There was sin and semen that contaminated the vehicle. He laid down more than justice that night. He's since resigned, but you can scrub away the cum, but you can't scrub the video footage because it has surfaced. Not of him actually, you know, doing the dirty deeds here, but of him being caught because he locked himself in the back seat and thus needed assistance. And speaking of assistance, I bet you need help drinking beverages in a better way. That's what this Moist GamerSupps Waifu Collab Cup is all about. It's still available for about 1 more week, so go ahead and get this puppy right now. It's the finest goblet you'll ever drink out of. I'll put a link to it in the description. But anyway, let me go ahead and show you the video here as we go over the more particular elements of the case. So there was an officer in San Diego. Here, I'll just play the video. You don't even need to read the breakdown. I'll just show you the video real quick.
Oh, you're not. Don't say that right now. No, I said don't say that right now because everything's being recorded right now.
So this opened my eyes to a problem that I talked about a lot. That cops have full control over when they can stop recording something. So he mentions right there, this woman's like, I'm super down to fuck. And Anthony, he's pitching a tent. He's like, oh. And he's like, wait, don't say anything because this is still recording right now. He hasn't had a chance to turn it off. But he does. He does get that chance.
What's going on?
So then he takes her down here, and then they slam ham, and he gets locked in the back seat of the car. So he pulls over here. He and this woman, they do the hanky-panky in the back seat of the police cruiser, and Goober's stuck. So then another officer gets to the scene to free him. In front of a house. Yeah, that was another thing. The place he pulls in front of is just a fucking house. Like, imagine, like, you see the police car pull up, you're like, oh god, what's happening out here? And then you see this officer fucking in the back seat of the car here. Like, he didn't even go anywhere secluded or anything. He literally just slabs up in front of this house. I also just learned a little, I guess a little hack here for police cars. You can open the back door with that. That's a little trick.
114 yellow. What code for? Everything just went wrong. Okay, hold on. Let me turn my camera off.
Isn't that fucking awful?
She's cool. Okay. Yeah, let me turn this off real quick.
Wait, before you confess to all of the awful shit you just did right here, let me turn off my camera. So that way there's no evidence. You turned off your camera, right? Okay, good, just making sure. That's so dumb. If you can just turn it off whenever, it's so fucking stupid. Typically it was like, oh, the camera malfunctioned, but here's just like, wait, let me turn this off. Like, what's the point? No, he got fired. Or resigned, or whatever. His claim is that he was just checking on her and that everything went wrong. You can see him like saying like, everything just went wrong. I was being such a gentle sir. I went back there to make sure everything was okay. You know, I moonlight as a gynecologist, and she was having a medical emergency with throbbing pussy syndrome, and I went back there, and one thing leads to another. I'm stuck in the back seat, and now you're probably getting the wrong idea about what happened here. It was totally professional. The semen was there earlier from a different suspect. You should have seen this fucking maniac. This degenerate was jerking off in the back seat and fucking blowing loads all over the place. It's not my semen. And if you can trace it to me, it's because it's because he got some of my hair. He got some of my DNA. Oh, he was looking for contraband. So true. Keeping the streets safe. I was back there purely to make sure there were no drugs. She obviously planted the evidence on his belt. Now, the official explanation here from the source itself, Mr. Anthony Hare, says that he went back there because he believed that the woman was having a medical emergency. I'm actually inclined to believe Mr. Hare on this claim because I think there is a very high chance she was suffering a medical emergency. Cock withdrawals. This is a serious medical condition. In fact, it claimed the life of one of my buddy's grandmothers when we were growing up. She actually passed away from wiener withdrawals. If left unattended, the symptoms can be severe and even life-threatening. So Mr. Hare was just following his code to the letter. Protect and serve. Penis. And he didn't want to do it. Brother is a hero. He shouldn't be forced to resign over a misunderstanding. He should have been given the key to the city, I'd say. This whole thing is a classic example of it's not what it looks like, you know. He did what he had to do in the moment, and then, if we go back to the explanation, it all makes perfect sense. When he was getting out of the car, it accidentally knocked his body camera off, which is just a pure coincidence that the body camera, went dark after she had made the statement about being down to have sex, and after him mentioning that the body camera was recording things. It's just really just unfortunate timing that he happened to have knocked the body camera off and it went dark right after those things had been said. But it could happen to anybody. According to the other officer, Mr. Hare was pretty embarrassed, refusing to elaborate on exactly what was happening and why he needed him out there and why he was asking about like a master key to the vehicle and stuff like that. And the woman was also, interviewed by investigators, and she claimed that he had asked for her number and to meet up when she was released from jail, saying he wanted to get with me when I was done with the warrant or whatever I got arrested for. She told investigators there was never any sexual contact between her and Mr. Hare. Really? You sure about that? What happened? Was there ejaculation showers that night? Why did he have cum on him? Where was that? Did someone like drive by and like throw in a cum potion? Like, how did that happen if there was no sexual contact? But who am I to question the official story, I suppose? One thing I would like to see a little bit more elaboration on is why the officer who showed up told him to stop talking so he could turn off his body cam and they continue the conversation. That's a little weird, right? If it was all just like a big misunderstanding, wouldn't you want that on record so you could clear up all of the misconceptions about it? That just seems a little suspicious. I just think it's super dumb that at any point in time an officer can just turn off their body cam and that doesn't lead to a lot of questions about why. I don't know, that just rubs me the wrong way. Kind of defeats the whole purpose of it, really. I wonder how often this happens. Probably more often than you'd think, I would guess. You remember, I actually made a video on this one like a year ago. There was a cop who slabbed up in front of a school, I think it was a high school, and had a woman come into his police cruiser so they could fucking clap cheeks, so that way they could steam ham together in the back seat of his police cruiser in front of the school, and then he would kick her out. So they were like having an affair, and they do it in front of a school. So it probably happens a lot. In general, is it illegal to have sex in a car? That's a really good question. I'm gonna Google it. Because I think it would count as like public indecency or something, right? Wouldn't it, if you got caught? But like, you can have sex in a car in your garage or something. Like if it's on private property and not in public. Like, I think you just have to be out of view of the public. Generally, it is illegal to have sex in public if a reasonable person believes that someone will see them. Therefore, if you do not have reasonable expectation of privacy and you decide to have sex in your car, you could be brought up on criminal charges. Yeah. So you can if it's not in public view. So somewhere private. Which makes sense. Makes membership pricky. Though I like the idea that there's just a blanket illegality to it, like having sex in a car will have you in jail no matter where you do it. So like, you park your car in your garage, you fuck your wife or whatever, and then all of a sudden sirens are blaring like, get the fuck out! Get off the ground! We know what you just did here! You're going to the slammer! Having sex in a car! Have you no decency? If you fuck in your car in the garage, do you leave it running? Educational question. I guess it depends on how long you last. If you're a one-pump chump, you could probably get away with leaving your car on, but if you actually go for a while, like maybe there's a carbon monoxide risk, potentially. I don't know. I guess it depends on how long you do it. I would say you'd probably want to turn your car off just to be safe. You could at least leave the electrical on and have the air blowing. Probably don't need the whole car on. If you die mid-nut, will the semen that comes out still be viable? I don't see why not. Yesterday, an officer went down a slide and got far more than he bargained for. That was the wildest ride of his life, I imagine. The video went viral, I'm sure a lot of you have seen it, but there's a lot to unpack here.
Why was it so...
The officer wasn't injured or anything, just minor boo-boos as I understand it, but this video is just a masterpiece. The sound of him coming through the slide is like something you'd hear out of Looney Tunes. It sounds like 15 potatoes being fucking thrown down a steel chimney, and then he just rockets out of this slide like a bowling ball getting pushed back into like the holding receptacle. Like, he I don't know how he even reached this velocity. He's like damn near traveling at terminal velocity here, and he comes out backwards and blasting all side to side here. The whole thing went cattywampus. I just couldn't understand how this was even possible. I had so many questions and so few answers. Like, how did this situation even arise? Was he doing this on purpose, or did he accidentally fall victim to this super slide? Like, was he chasing a perpetrator around here and then lost him in the tunnel at some point? What, like, who was he hunting down? Was he after, like, the Powerpuff Girls or some shit? Like, I had so many questions. But let me go ahead and throw this replay back up on the Jumbotron real quick.
Why was it so...
I just don't even understand how this is possible. What went awry inside of the tunnel? It's not like sliding is a skill that you have to develop. It's gravity. You just sit down in the slide and gravity takes the steering wheel and takes you for a bit of a ride. Like, I don't know what went wrong. It turned around in the slide like a fetus inside of its mother's belly. How does that happen? And where did the speed come from? Like, where is there like a jet engine in there that like really accelerated him? Because he shoots out like a bar of soap in the shower when you squeeze it real hard and it fucking flies out straight up. Like, all of it is so baffling to me. So I had to do a bit of digging here because I wanted to figure out what the situation even was. So I watched the news report on it.
Asked Michelle Wu about the incident as questions about the appropriateness of the officer's action come into question.
I like how they frame this as like it's a controversy or something, like a debate that needs to be had about the appropriateness of his actions. He went down the slide poorly. What's inappropriate about that? Man was taking the slide for a test drive and ended up getting his shit fucked. Like, what do you mean? What appropriateness? Is he gonna get disciplined by the sergeant? I mean, actually, I could kind of like see an argument for that. Like, brother, you can't even slide properly. We need your badge and your gun. You're not fit for duty. We're gonna need to send you back to training or something. If you're having a problem on the slide, we gotta go back to the drawing board for a moment here, son.
It appears a Boston police officer got a faster ride than he bargained for when he tried out the slide at City Hall Plaza. This video showing the officer tumbling out of the slide in his uniform has gone viral on social media sites. It also got millions of views on TikTok.
I love that they replay this clip like 20 times with different levels of slow-mo. I can just feel the giggles that the production team was having during this segment here. And I can't help but feel the tears from the officer having to watch this back so many times in shame. Now, I was just going over the physics in my head, running a little mental simulation, using the scientific method, of course, to make heads or tails out of how this was even possible. When I first watched the video, I couldn't believe a world where he meant to go down that slide. I thought he must have, like, stumbled into it or something, chasing a criminal. I don't know why there'd be a criminal, you know, trying to escape at the playground next to the slide or whatever. But it was the only thing I could make sense of, like chasing the fucking Hamburglar around here and then he loses his footing or the Hamburglar pushes him down the slide and that's how he ends up so chaotically exiting the slide here and so painfully. But after really thinking it over for a moment and employing all of the latest and greatest in physics theories that we've come up with over the last 100 years, I've deduced that what must have happened is that he was covered in baby oil, or butter, perhaps, something, I don't know. And when he got that first little bit of speed, he hit the first corner and turned upside down and ended up on his belly, and then started slapping the sides of this steel contraption like a bundle of clothes in a washing machine. Now, obviously, I don't really think he was covered in baby oil or anything like that, but his uniform must be so silky smooth that it gathered speed instantaneously, which caused him to hit that first corner and flip. But the thing is, he hit that shit, went belly down, and he could not recover. So then he just ragdolls out.
Include this slide. Signage for the park indicates it's designed for kids ages 2 to 12.
I don't know exactly what the circumstances were or what happened, but I will definitely check in and make sure that the officer is okay. If it looks like we need to make sure that there's more signage that this is for children or something, we can do that too.
Oh my god, the embarrassment would be overwhelming. If this was me, I would not want to be the guy that caused them to implement 50 more signs that say, adults beware, do not go on this slide. I would be actively shutting that shit down and be like, no, don't you dare put up another sign, don't you fucking dare. I'm going to prove that this slide is compatible with adults too. And I would ride that slide every goddamn day until I've got it perfect. Even though, again, I don't think riding a slide is a skill. It just happens because of gravity. I don't know how I don't even know how the fuck it's possible that he ended up traveling like 88 miles per hour down this slide, nearly traveling back in time like Doc Brown. I don't get it. Like, even in the clips here when you see the kids going down it, like, they have normal slide speed. They're not even coming out that fast. Whereas, like, if an adult goes down a child slide in most circumstances, they come out a little bit faster, but never like this. Never turbo speed. This officer got in the tunnel and just hit the NOS button. He just let that shit rip. It is still baffling just how fast he came out of that goddamn tunnel like he was leaving a wormhole. I don't know how it happened, but I am so thankful that it did. It's such an incredible clip that we were blessed with on this day. I hope he's taking it in good spirits. Like, hopefully he's not, shaking his fist all upset at this slide and lobbying to get it taken down or anything. Learn to slide better. It's a fucking skill issue.
We also asked Boston police about the video. The department says the officer was hurt, used his personal insurance for care, and did not charge the city.
Everything has a chance to be viral these days.
Not wrong. Everything does have a chance to go viral these days, and that chance is greatly improved when it's a situation like this, with a tumble like that. Again, you're not gonna see a slide tumble to that extreme very often. Usually in cases where a slide has like a big wipeout or something, it's actually the slide's fault. We talked about this about a year ago. There was a slide that was designed where it was so poorly done that the first angle was too sharp. So what would happen is a lot of riders would hit the first hump, and it was like an open air slide, and when they hit that first hump, it would just shoot them up. They'd just like fucking fly off and hurt themselves. That's the slide designer's fault. That's not the rider's fault. It's a poorly made slide. And another one we covered was a slide where you're in like a sack and you're going down like an extreme roller way of a slide, and there's a cage above it. And I just hit the mic and I know that sounded like a goddamn earthquake. Sorry for that. There's this cage above it, and it's a steel cage. So what happens is you gather a lot of speed and this steel cage is above you, so when you hit your first little jump, you hit into the cage, so very easily you could lose a finger, a appendage, break your arm, break all your bones because you get shot into a steel cheese grater, basically. And that's not the rider's fault. Again, that's a poorly designed slide. But in this case, the slide seems like it's designed fine. It doesn't seem like it's dangerous or poorly constructed or anything like that. I don't know if there's like exposed steel in there that's cutting riders or anything, or if there's some kind of, you know, booster mechanism in there for a speed enhancement that the officer and only the officer unlocked. I don't think so. The slide seems fine. This really is the case of an officer having some kind of crazy malfunction while using the slide. So yeah, it's just a wacky video. I just wanted to talk about it because I've been giggling about it for a while. That's really about it. See ya.